figured out my ex-husband was cheating on me through Strava. Strava is a social media app where friends can follow each other and share their workouts with each other. So you can go on a run, go on a swim or a hike, and post it to your Strava, and it'll share with all of your Strava friends. The important thing to note about Strava is that it shares your map with people. And so if you have a public Strava account, or if you allow someone to follow you on Strava, then they can see where you're running. They can see your start and finish line. Of course, we were married, so we followed each other on Strava. When he first came home from deployment, he wasn't really going in to work himself a lot, so there were a lot of days he would go on runs on his own that I would stay home and I would work at home. Looking back, I even remember there being times where I offered to go on runs with him, and he would make up some excuse about how he was going to run too far for me, I wouldn't be able to keep up, whatever. If you're familiar with the rest of the story, you know that at a certain point, my husband called me and told me that we were going on a break. This put off some red flags, and this is when I started digging in and saying, something bigger must be going on here. I'm gonna look into it. So immediately I start becoming an FBI-like detective. I'm thinking, what can I go through to find out what is going on? And if you're a girl and you've ever been in this situation before, you know you just go in. You find everything possible to just get yourself answers. And listen, this man, like most who are cheating, they think they're sly and they try to cover up their tracks as well as they could. So I was getting bits and pieces of information from different sources, but they didn't fully paint the picture until everything added up together. And the cherry on top ended up being looking at his Strava running maps. What I ended up finding through the Strava running maps was that he would start his run at our house and he would end it at her house. She lived probably half a mile away. So while this didn't tell me the whole story, it sure gave me a lot of reassurance about who he was cheating on me with and what he was doing all those times he was gone. So yeah, I have learned how to use Strava pretty well. Strava, if you're looking to give out sponsorships, I know the ins and outs of your app.
Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, and here is today's news. Genius way woman exposed her cheating ex-husband revealed. A U.S. woman has revealed how she caught her now ex-husband's alleged extra-marital affair after noticing something strange about his exercise regimen. Megan McGee from Savannah, Georgia, had been married for 4 years when she said her military husband randomly declared they were going on a break in November 2020. His unexpected demand roused Megan's suspicions, prompting her to go searching for answers, and finally confirmed fears her partner was sleeping with another woman. Now she's gone viral after detailing how she exposed her other half's antics using a popular fitness app with many labeling her investigative skills genius. I figured out my ex-husband was cheating on me through Strava. She explained in a video that has been viewed over 0.5 million times. Strava is a social media app where friends can follow each other and share their workouts with each other, so you can go on run, swim, or a hike and post it, and it will post it to your friends. The important thing to note about Strava is that it shares your map with people. So if you have a public Strava account, or if you allow someone to follow you, they can see your start and finish line. After her husband dropped the bombshell he wanted a break, Megan, 29, decided to investigate his regular running routes and found they always ended in the same location, the house of a woman he worked with. So while this didn't tell me the whole story, it sure gave me a lot of reassurance about who he was cheating on me with and what he was doing all those times he was gone, she claimed while mixing up a batch of chocolate chip banana bread. Looking back, I even remember there being times where I offered to go on runs with him, and he would make up some excuse about how he was going to run too far from me. I wouldn't be able to keep up. Whatever. She also shared a screenshot of her former partner's telltale running map, stating he thought he was sly and had covered up his tracks, but had forgotten about his Strava account. The tech-savvy woman was quickly praised for her FBI-like skills, with many describing her ability to uncover the truth impressive. "I'm so sorry this happened to you. His loss," one TikTok user commented. "Through Strava is actually so wild," another wrote. Others replied by stating they'd used modern technology to catch their spouse's plane away, proving just how helpful it can be to use apps. "Oh my god, I thought it was just me. I've also caught a man through Strava," one stated. "I found out throughout grocery store app. I saw that he was making purchases for items we didn't have at a grocery store nowhere near our home," another shared. As someone else said, "I found out my ex cheated on me when the Urban host left a review about how he and Martha were such great guests. My name isn't Martha. I found mine because of Alexa. Found the drunken midnight grocery list with her laughing at his mispronunciations while in my home. Super fun," another added. There were also many who said Megan was a genius for thinking to check such an unassuming app. "Another reason I'll never delete TikTok. Learn something new every day," one declared. "This is so good to know," another added. Her video has proved so popular, Megan has done a string of follow-up clips, titled "That Little Weasel," in which she explained how she married at age 22. "Our relationship, for the most part, was pretty solid. But one thing I thought was a green flag that I now think is a red flag was that we never fought," she explained. "It was what felt like a love story as high school sweethearts who got married." What is everyone's thoughts on this? Thank you for watching.